to me coming from David, because to me, David lacks focus and the perspective to understand what our priorities are and how best to achieve them.
You didn't give priorities,
Anand,
James.
let me ask you.
Yes, sir.
Hold it, James.
Guys, please
over
stop.
their tasks.
Anand,
Yes, sir.
you've been watching, you're very quiet. What do you think?
You know, James was a poor leader through and through, and that's one of the reasons nobody at this table respects him.
That's
David,
a pretty strong statement.
That's a very
wow.
strong
it's very strong.
How
but
do you
know what?
respond to that? I
You
mean,
know,
that's tough.
It's
Hey, Gene,
very
you don't
tough
get
to
tougher
hear.
than that, right?
No, you don't. That's tough.
You know what? I learned after the last task that I need to take a step back and I need to have more respect for the people on my team. And that was something that I deliberately wanted to make clear to everyone.
But how do you earn respect when you can't even respect the owner of the business? How do you earn respect from your teammates then?
All right, James, I want you to bring two people back to the boardroom.
Sure.
Who are they going to be?
David and Wade.
It's interesting.
Give me a reason why what I did.
Why Wade?
Because I think Wade's content to stay in the background, and I think as a result his contributions are subpar.
Okay. David, Wade, James, you stay here. Everyone else, go back to your suite. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Trump. Thank you, Mr. Trump.
Wade, why were you brought back in?
I have no idea. You know, I stepped up. I was open and honest with him and told him how much I was a dog lover, how much I've grown up around dogs, and I brought some good ideas to the table. Dave helped execute those ideas. I worked it out. And
You thought David was pretty good.
You know, again, David is passionate. I respect passion. You just, as a manager and as a leader, have to know how to channel that passion.
So do you think David just had so little respect for the leader that he became disruptive?
Possibly. I had little respect for the leader, but I didn't become disruptive. I followed his direction and did what was asked of me, and then some.
James, nobody respects you.
I really don't know what I've done to
What was your
warrant that.
educational background, out of curiosity?
I went to Duke University, and then I went to Georgetown Law.
Great
I'm used to be honest, I'm used to dealing with people of a completely different mindset.
That are more intelligent than
I don't want to say that. People that work differently.
Do you think the kind of the air of elitism that you have, though, puts off your teammates? I mean, I think that's what it is, and I think that may reflect in their work towards you.
If that's the case, then that's the sort of criticism that is tangible and that I can use going forward and really notice in me.
David, you do see him as an intelligent guy.
Sir, I do. I think his educational background is impressive, but his experience is not there. The thing that I bring to the table is the experience I have in life, in business,
Yeah, but
in the
what's your
military.
experience? You're unemployed.
It's
you
a
don't
bad
have any-
experience, then, I guess.
No,
is
but
the-
that's not exactly something that I'm supposed to be thrilled about, right?
No, sir.
He went to two great schools.
He
He
did.
got great education. He's a smart guy. And in your case, you're a little down and out right now. I think you're not going to be down and out very long, but you're down and out, right?
Yes, sir.
So when you talk about experience, am I supposed to be impressed?
Impressed with my sales experience, impressed with the time before the economy.
And by the way, James, he was very, very successful prior to about a year ago.
I'm sure that's true.
He was killed by the economy, as a lot of
as
other
we
people
all
have
were.
been.
Yeah.
Wade, if you were me, who would you fire?
Absolutely, James. Wholeheartedly. Our team's better off. We can have a victory in the next task without James. Fire James, and I'll step up as a project manager to manage the next task. And I'm willing to show you how I can manage a David.
James, I'm so disappointed in you in so many ways. David, you're a wise ass. You do, as Ivanka said, you do roll your eyes. But the fact is, you're not the reason that you lost. We really lost because of your project manager. So I have to say, James, you're fired. Go.
Thanks.
Thank you. Go.
Let the door hit you in the ass.
I really would have thought that was pretty obvious.
I think so as well.
I had no choice.
I respect Mr. Trump's decision. It was a tough loss, and despite what others may think of me and the job that I did, I'm walking away with my head held high.
Rockport presents Next Steps.
Since leaving Trump Tower, I went right back to work, which is terrific. I've started working at the New York Attorney General's office. I'm working on some great cases, and it's great to be practicing again. I couldn't do what I do at the Attorney General's office had I not run a doggy daycare center.
Rockport, put your best foot forward. All new Apprentice, next Thursday, 10/9 Central on NBC.